Hi guys, this is Jackie Cooper from JCooperTravels, and today I have a topic that's close to my heart. As many of you might know, I have many hats. I'm both a special education teacher, and which I love to do, and I'm also in the travel space, so I get to enjoy travel. But one of the reasons why I decided to start in the travel space was also because I like taking trips with my daughter, and I also wanted to help others who have special needs family members and who need to have additional support, both whether it's from special equipment or bookings or things like that. And today I have Karen, who's with the special needs group, and we're going to be talking about a certification that's available for travel advisors or travel companies. And Karen, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a very important topic, so thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Jackie, for having me today. And I agree, it's a very important topic, and we're just so pleased to be able to share this information today to kind of get the word out that there's some assistance for travel advisors and folks that sell travel that want to branch out and be more inclusive in their travel offerings. So that's basically what I'm here to do, is to show you how you can learn a lot more.
Yep, and in case anyone was wondering, I have a multi-purpose sleeve that happens to be around my neck. For today, it's going to be just a scarf around my neck, but it can be a mask. It also goes onto a very special product called the Soothie, which we'll be talking about at a different time. But in case anyone's wondering what this is, I want to let you know about it. And when you kind of go to the Special Needs Group website, you can explore and check out all their great products. So Karen, tell me a little bit more about this certification and why someone actually needs to get this certification.
Okay. Well, in general, the certification is relatively short when it comes to some cruise line certifications and other vendor certifications. If you were to sit down and complete it in one shot from beginning to end, it's about a 65 minute certification. But we do know that, you know, first of all, having been a former travel advisor myself, I know how crazy your lives can be. So we did break it up into 3 easy pieces. And as long as you use the same computer to take it, it can track your progress. So you could take a module and then go do something else, come back, take another module, and so forth. So we try to make it as easy as possible to accomplish the certification. The certification itself covers everything. So for example, module 1 covers the scope of the market, the buying power of the market, which is unbelievable. If you're not aware, the disability market in the United States alone spends about $13.6 billion a year on travel. And most people with disabilities don't travel because they don't realize that services and advisors exist that can help them. So that number would be astronomical. So it covers those kinds of things. It talks about the Americans with Disabilities Act, just to kind of get us all more familiar and open our eyes a little to how underserved this market is. The second module actually then goes into a little bit more about equipment. So for example, do you know the difference between a rollator and a walker, or maybe a scooter and a power chair? Most people don't. So just to get a little bit of background information so you can speak intelligently to your clients and your prospective clients. And the third module is really fantastic. For me, it's the most practical of them all because you get to hear recorded conversations between a travel advisor and a potential customer, talking about their limitations so that the advisor can understand what it is the client needs, how they need to go about doing it, how to talk to them about it. Discuss equipment. Where am I going to get my equipment? How does that all work? So you get to hear all of those conversations. You can learn from that. And also there's a piece in there that I love. It's how to market inclusively so that people know that you can work with people in this demographic and really help them discover the world just like anybody else would want to do.
So you mentioned travel advisors, and also travel companies can also participate. Is there a cost?
There is no cost. This is a free to you, absolutely free certification. Our tagline, if you can see my screen there, we have our website up. Our tagline is delivering accessible world, and that truly is where our heart is. So the more of you that adopt aspects of this training and really embrace working with this community, the more people you're going to be able to deliver that accessible world to. And that's really what's most important to us. So that's why we have no cost at all. We just want you to become familiar enough that you can work with people and really just open their eyes and their experiences.
That's awesome. So can you show us on the website, where would someone go if they wanted to register or learn more about this?
Okay,
Now,
perfect.
now, for those of you who are listening on the podcast, in the box above the podcast and also within the YouTube, I will create a link so that way you can go to the website, and I'll just say it. It's www.specialneedsatSEA.com, but I'll also have that there. So if you're driving, can't write down the information, that way you can look safely when you are able to get to a computer or your phone.
Absolutely. Okay. So first of all, in order to take the certification, you do need to be registered with us. And if you're a travel advisor, registration also provides you with commission on your rental sales. So please keep that in mind. But for now, if you go on the homepage, which is where I am, so if you'll notice, it's specialneedsatSEA.com, and you hover over the advisors tab, you will have the travel advisor registration form. Just and you fill this out. It's a very simple form. Note at the top, this is your personal agency information. So if you belong to a host company, this would be your own information. And then down below is the agency information, which would be your host agency information. And then once you've completed this, this information gets sent to our office, obviously through the website, and we verify, because we do want to make sure that you are contributing to the travel industry. So we do verify that this is travel, sellers of travel. Once you've done that, you'll get an email, auto email that gives you more information on the certification. But basically all you need to do is you come back to the website, make sure you're logged in. Okay, I'm already logged in, but you'll have your email and your password that you created on your registration form. And then you'll go to, if we go to the homepage, you will see the SNG CATA certification. So you just click there and you'll scroll down and you'll click on this icon. And this is so cool because if you'll note, once you are certified with this, you can use this logo on all of your marketing materials so that you can let people know that you are certified with us. And by the way, this certification is recognized by the federal government. So as an official certification towards special needs knowledge. So you can use this on your business cards, you can use it on your marketing, you can use it on your website, you can use it wherever you like, but you would just click on this and then it will take you to the certification, which I'm not gonna be able to do today, but just because I don't have a live link.
And that's okay. You know, I've been putting this on my list of things to do, and now it's going to be higher on my list, and I'm definitely going to be doing that this week. There's so many different benefits. So once everyone takes this certification, then everyone has more knowledge as to the products on the website. And the other thing that you shared is that when they use the website and they're registered, they also are able to get commissions off of the rentals and the use, which is, you know, for anyone who's in business, having this affiliate type of relationship is really important because it's another added value to the service that we provide. I know that you have talked in past podcasts about how you are so responsible to the consumers and that you actually go the extra mile to get what they need to people. Do you want, in case someone hasn't heard some of your stories that you shared with me on an earlier podcast, do you want to share you know, one or two stories just so they can see how responsible Special Needs Group is to actually servicing and helping the community?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. To be honest with you, a lot of people think of us only as a mobility company. And we do so much more than that. We have a lot of things, avenues to help people enjoy their vacations, their travels, that people maybe not even think of. We can do, in certain locations, we can do a substitution of a bed that might be in a cruise cabin or a hotel room and put in a hospital bed. We've actually delivered organic baby food for someone before. My favorite story to tell, and I know you love this story too, but we had a gentleman who was a client of ours who was vision impaired, and so he had a service animal. The service animal itself was special needs because it could only eat a certain kind of dog food, and the dog food was very difficult to get. And I don't know all the exact details of the story, but the gentleman was not able to take enough dog food with him for his whole vacation. He was going on a cruise from here to Italy and then spending some time in Europe and Italy. And he asked his travel advisor to help him find some dog food for him in Europe, and they weren't able to find it. And the cruise line itself was not able to find it for him, but they contacted us because he was our client, and we were able to source it elsewhere in Europe and get it to him in Italy. So the dog was comfortable, he was comfortable, and by the way, I'm not sure, but I believe he also got some chips so that the dog could ethically, if you will, use the restroom on the cruise ship. So you never know about things like that. And so, we try to do whatever we can if it's feasible, if it's economically feasible. I mean, we'll do whatever we can, and we'll come back and say either, hey, this is what we were able to do, or it's not going to be possible. I mean, some things like that require some lead time. So, if timing isn't right. But in general, we really do everything we possibly can to make sure that your guests have a very comfortable experience while they're traveling.
Yeah, for sure. I've been totally impressed with every time that I've connected with the special needs group in terms of how they've supported clients and just answered my questions. So again, I'm just going to do a quick recap, guys. If you are a professional travel advisor or related a company booking travel, this is something that I believe that you need to be thinking about doing because one, it is free. Two, it gives you an additional certification and an additional knowledge base and provides you access to products that your customers might need. So it definitely is a win-win. And with our being at home now during our staycation, this is a great time to take a little bit extra certification. So that way, as individuals do start to travel, whether it's on air, it's rail, cruises, there's a lot of different ways that you can travel. Road trips, I mean, again, special needs group is not just cruise related. It covers their products and services cover across the area of travel. So if you have any question at all, just reach out to them. They'll be able to answer any questions. And if they don't have a certain product, I'm sure that they'll think about how to support you. So anything else that you'd like to share, Karen? Otherwise, I really appreciate your being here today.
Well, thank you. And yes, there is one more thing I want to share, another benefit of being certified with us, and it's just very easily, you have access to a lot more marketing tools on our resource center when you are certified. When you're registered, there's a few things you can use, but we even have a presentation that's available to you to go out and do presentations. It's written in PowerPoint, so it's all ready for you to go. All you do is substitute your company's information in there as the call to action, and away you go. So we have lots of social media posts and things like that available to you, but that's only available to you if you're certified with us. So yes, absolutely get certified. We're here to help coach, marketing, whatever you need once you're certified with us.
That's great. Well, I appreciate your time today. I look forward to talking to you. I know we have a list of other important topics, that we're going to be doing other follow-up podcasts. So definitely, if you're listening to the podcast, subscribe so that way you'll know, what the next series of topics that we're covering. It's definitely also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, we're trying to be we're trying to provide resources that you need both personally as well as in your business for your development. And we're both here to support because we're both in the community. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Jackie.